Hello, creatives. Thank you for dropping by. Before we get started, please hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video with someone who you think might benefit from our thoughts in the morning, the creative warrior wisdom that we have when we do these videos. So today, okay, it's right now about 6 a.m. my time, Eastern EST, 6 a.m. I did my training. I started my training at 4, and I trained till about 5. Then I took a cold shower that I felt like I was in the Arctic, and now I'm doing this, and I'm sharing this video with you. And so the title of today's video is Choose Discomfort and Strengthen Your Resolve. So what I want to discuss with you is what I did this morning. I got up at 4. I didn't want to get up at 4. Trust me when I tell you I didn't want to get up at 4. Got up at 4. I set the alarm for 3:45, I want to say, and at 3:45, I deliberately put the phone like away from my dresser, so I had to get up to turn off the alarm. I already had the training clothes ready, and then I put on the clothes, went. I had my kettlebells ready, so I use kettlebells. I'm currently at my 36 kilograms, so they're not exactly inviting. They're somewhat heavy, and it takes a little bit of focus to like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is going to get done. I'm going to actually move these things. So I did my training. It took about an hour, and I did my rowing. But that's in the hour, so I did my 2,000 meters. And then I went and took a shower. So it started warm, and it's okay. Gotta choose discomfort. And so I gradually made it to it was an ice shower. So I share this with you because today's title is Choose Discomfort and Strengthen Your Resolve. And what I want you to get is that there are times in life where we don't have control over the discomfort, and life is going to be uncomfortable at times. That's just the way life is. But we can prepare ourselves for that discomfort by actively engaging in discomfort in ways that we can control. For example, getting up at 4 in the morning. I'm not saying you need to get up at 4. It's not something I recommend for everyone. Getting up at 4 is hard if you work late, if you work, until late in the night, or you're not a morning person, you can't get up. Although that whole morning person thing is a whole different post, a whole different video, because you can make yourself a morning person if you have to be, right? The cold shower is another one. So getting up at 4 to train is not my idea of good morning, let's do this. It's not exactly the most fun thing to do. Most of the time when I get up early, 3:45, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I am not in the mood to train. Training is not something I want to do, but it's something I need to do because it prepares me for other things in life. That discomfort gets me ready for any other discomfort that may come along. So I get up, I make myself get up, and I train, and I move the bells. Also because I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm only 85, and so I want to stay healthy as long as possible. And so that means putting in the work. It doesn't just happen. You gotta put in the work. So I put in the work. Cold shower is another one. I used to when I was doing martial arts with a dojo long ago. We had retreats where we would go out into the mountains and we'd go under these streams. And guess what temperature those streams were? It was usually frigid to Arctic. So you go into the stream and you'd sit in meditation in your gi, right, in your uniform, and you would just sit there and meditate in freezing cold water. That's what you do. You get, and after a while you don't feel the discomfort. After a while you don't feel the water, but then after a while you're not feeling anything. But you choose the discomfort because you have control over it, and it prepares you and it strengthens your resolve. It strengthens your mental capacity, your mental strength. So in your life, there are going to be places where you can choose discomfort. You can choose to go a bit beyond what you normally would do. Do that. Take the opportunity to choose that discomfort and strengthen your resolve and make yourself not only physically stronger, but mentally and emotionally stronger. You can do this in small ways. You can make yourself stronger in ways that matter. So today, if it's you got to go up up to the floor instead of taking the elevator and it's only the 3rd floor, take the stairs. Make yourself healthy. I know it's going to be work, but go do it. Or you got to go some distance to the store, and instead of driving there, if you can walk it, walk it. You know, just don't always choose the easy path. Choose a little bit of discomfort, make yourself stronger in more ways than one. And above all, be uncommon. Now, I was away last week. It's getting ready. I was redoing the logistics because, just things are happening. It's end of school, vacation starting for the kids, and all this stuff. So I had to kind of juggle the schedule and move it around. So that's why you didn't see me last week. It wasn't that I was gone. Just that I had to kind of change the schedule around to make it fit. And there are other things that are going on, and some classes are being taken, so you kind of have to move the schedule around. But I'm back. I'm here. We'll be doing these more frequently, hopefully, and minimum 3 times a week. And so you'll see me at the very least on Wednesday, but I'll see if I can do Tuesday and Thursday too. But that's also part of choosing that discomfort, right? Because it's like stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping back into making these things a regular thing. So you choose discomfort, I'll choose discomfort, and together we'll grow stronger. Don't forget, be uncommon. Have a fantastic day. See you next time.